Hello. Let me open the game. Yeah, sorry. Stream starting a little bit later than it should have because my whole computer decided to freeze, which is great. And yeah, your gal maybe got a little bit sidetracked with Pocopia because I was sorting storage and looked up and I was like, oh crap, it's already 7 o'clock. Whoopsies, my bad. But we're here. We're here with some Palia. It's been a little while, but I do want to complete this month's bundles. In all seriousness, I don't want to miss any of the bundles, but I missed last month's. So we'll take what we can get. We'll complete it when I remember, and I don't have other games taking over my life, frankly. But yeah, let's get logged in, and I'll pull up the stream so I can see what all y'all were saying, probably getting on at me for being late, which is so fair. So totally fair. Okay, move that over there. I need to start my chat out because we've been so used to having it set up for Switch that it needs refreshed for Palia. Okay. Right. It is National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day. I wonder if there's a separate national day for what we in the UK would call it, which is a cheese toasty, because you toast the bread. But also, a lot of people have other things than just cheese in them here. Hello Darren, hello Emily, hello Zach, Namin, Darren Teller, hurry up, how are we all? I want to live, Emily, so no. Survive Sunday, Darren. Good husband of good survival instincts. Yes. I randomly started to crochet a waffle bag and only the strap is left. Nice. Please share pictures in the Discord. What color is it? Fortnite stream. No, Emily. Yeah, we maybe got Emily to play Fortnite last weekend and I fear we have turned her into a bit of a monster. Wait, what came out on Wednesday? Oh, The Boys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Emily hasn't even finished, like, the seasons that were previously out. And she definitely hasn't watched Gen V. I'd be shocked if she's on time for once. Shut up. It's probably Darren's fault. Yeah, definitely. Lavender color. Ooh, cute. And hello, Chris. Nikki. Hello. Make sure to like this stream. Also, I noticed while I was loading up the YouTube studio that we're at 3,649. We're almost at 365. Like this stream. Yes. If you want to see Archie, you better like that stream. You better like that stream. Okay, I think that's all the chat stuff. I better open up Twitch. And I should do a stream reminder in the Discord. Albeit I did do one like an hour and a half ago when I posted the YouTube stream. Because I know Sundays are not usual stream days for me. They were at one point, but not for a couple of years now. We be streaming. Come hang out in Palia. But yes, just as a reminder, I won't be live Wednesday because I am not going to be here. But I will be live tomorrow. And I think that's all I need to say. Yes, you do, Emily. Yes, you do. What's the like goal? What's the like set so far? What's the like set so far? We're at 13. Okay, y'all have 2 more. And we've hit the like goal. So I'm impressed with y'all for once. Not for once. Y'all are generally quite good. I also think this coming week, or like, wait, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Maybe this coming week, the following, or the week after, I'll hopefully hear back if I got into the Palia partner program. One like away, like the stream, like the stream. I turned on the wrong thing. I want to see when the new, oh, that is very cute. What the hell? I kind of love this. I want the jacket. I do prefer these outfits where you get loads of color swatches. I think they are definitely my preference when it comes to Palia outfit pieces. Ooh, that looks so cute, Nami. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. And then the only other kind of little life update we have just now is so yesterday was mine and Darren's 6-month wedding anniversary. So 6 months is what the timeline from our videographer was for getting like our video files and stuff. So I sent him a wee message today asking if there's any update. I definitely didn't like from all my 7 accounts. Well, I appreciate that very much, Naman. Thank you very much. And sadly, we do not have the video files yet, but we do have a timeline and we should get them on the 1st of May. Bless. Yeah. Darren's feeling a bit hungover and a little bit of a delicate stomach today. So the little baby is suffering. But yeah, since we played Fortnite this afternoon, Maida, he was looking it up because he had some seeded toast this morning. And that could have been an issue with the iOS. So, seeded toast. Who would have known? How is it having Darren as a husband? Darren, I am not asking you the same because you're lucky to have Lauren as a wife. Happy wife, happy life. No, it's been good. I mean, like, there's literally been, like, nothing different considering we've been together almost 16 years. We were engaged for, like, 11 years. We've lived together. No. This year we'll have been living together 9 years. What the hell? That's ridiculous. So yeah, it's nothing all that new. We did have a cooked breakfast this morning, which I don't know if it really helps matters. Don't know if it really helped. You know what, I'll just take these. Because we may use those machines for other things. But anyway, so we've got a couple more weeks to wait for the videos. I also am bearing in mind that from the charity stream, I did say I was gonna do a compilation video with photos, and I still need to do that. Yeah, I was kind of in my head, and I was like, I was gonna say 8, and then I was like, actually, this year would be 9. I mean, we're still definitely closer to 8 years than 9 years, but that's wild. Wow, he didn't do anything to make you feel special. You're his wife now. Well, he, I had a voucher from my birthday for a restaurant near us. So we went out there for dinner last night, and just to do something else, we went and played pool, because we used to do that a lot when we were younger. And we've definitely both lost our touch. Darren, don't even start by saying, but I won! From the majority of the matches we played, I generally Darren, I think I did it once or twice, potted the black at the wrong time, which gave an automatic win to the other person. Darren won 2 games where he actually potted the black at the right time, without also potting the white. So we both lost our A game. Which, I mean, considering when we were younger, we probably were, there was times where we were maybe playing it at least once a week. So yeah, I think that bruised the ego a bit. But we had a good time. And the place we were at had a jukebox. So, you know, of course, I had to get some tunes on. So I started by adding some Uni at 6 to the cue list. Some Save It for the Bedroom, Take on the World, which was our first dance song. And Back Again. And then I had a little bit of Sabrina Man-Child, which I was like, this is funny. Because it, like, if you walked in, you would kind of be like, yeah, this is a typical, like, manly man pool bar vibe, because it generally was just a lot of men playing pool and drinking beer. So I was just like, I'm gonna put on Man-Child. It's gonna be funny. I don't know if any of them really noticed it, but if any of you have watched clips of Sabrina and Man-Child from, like, any of her shows, any festivals, any gigs, whatever, you'll know she does, like, the finger guns during the interlude around the chorus. And I started doing that at one point, and then I, like, turned around and there's these 2 blokes trying to get past me. And I was just getting in their way doing little finger guns. I was so embarrassed. And then Darren just, like, stood there laughing. I was like, thanks, you could have warned me. But he was like, I didn't see them, which I think was a lie. But then also before that, a huge, like, hen group came in. It was for a couple of 2 brides. Like, they 2 brides that were getting married to each other. So it was, like, quite a large group, and I was just like, oh yeah, this is the vibe, this is great. And, like, 2 of them were all instantly already on to the Yumi at 6 and stuff, and I was just like, great, love this. This is gonna turn this pub bar pool hall from typical old man bar to, like, party vibes, and I'm so here for this. And they were great, they were lovely. We didn't really speak to them until towards the end, because we were a little bit like, is it a hen group? Is it a birthday party? Is it like a work outing? Because they were all in this, like, green t-shirts with, like, a little, I couldn't tell if it was, like, a logo for a shop or something. That's why I was like, is it a work do? Because it was, like, a tiny little circle on, like, the top left chest area. And they were wearing leis, like, you know, the Hawaiian necklace of flowers. And I was like, that's giving me the hen vibes. But then it was mainly women, and there was, like, at least definitely 1 older woman. And I was like, okay, this is where it could be hen vibes. But there's some guys, and I was like, okay, so this could be birthday, because it was just like, there was the one kind of two older women, and then guys that were kind of all this a similar age. So I was like, well, they could be like siblings or like partners or people that are there. So I was a bit like, And then at one point, I asked the older wifey, I was like, do you mind me asking what it is that you are celebrating? And she's like, oh, it's like a hen do, but it's like a joint hen do. And I was like, oh, cool. And they were lovely. They had like dog printouts of their dogs as face masks, because obviously the dogs can't come join. And then we'd been saying, like, they were asking what we were up to, and we were like, oh, we're just out because it's our 6-month wedding anniversary, which we were kind of like, haha, how funny. Like, he's right celebrating their upcoming marriage, and we're out celebrating 6 months in Taurus. So then they bought us shots, and it was very cute. To be fair, we couldn't really see the actual brides because they had hired about, I think, like 4 or 5 tables in this pool bar, and they were like down the other end of the hall from us, and it took us ages to see anybody that distinctly looked like they were the person being celebrated, which again was part of the reason why I was like, is it just a work do? Because like obviously some places do decide to do later Christmas parties, or will do like annual outings on like the anniversary of when the place opened or was created or whatever. So I was kind of like on that vibe of things. Maybe it's something to do with that. And it wasn't till way later on that I noticed there was at least one person with like a purple sash. So then I seen that and I was like, okay. So I'm gonna say it's not a work do at this point. And I was like, purple? Maybe it is more birthday, because if it was wedding, you would think maybe it would be more white. But no, I didn't actually catch what was on them, because we didn't really see the brides at all, the bride-to-bees at all. But yeah, we spoke to, I'm assuming, one of the mums of the brides, and one of their friends, and yeah, they got us shots. We got shots for them in return. It was just lovely. Biebercella was better, but this audience will disagree. I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen any of the Biebercella, Maida. I'm so blessed to be in the era of Sabrina Carpenter. Like, hello, when did you get hotter, Jet? I know, what the hell. Although I was a little bit sad that we didn't get to see Sabrina do the dance break. She was just sat there taking it all in. I was a little bit sad about that, but I'm sure, like, when she properly tours that album, if she's gonna, we'll see it plenty. And we have already seen her do it at festivals, and I mean, like, the first show performance she did of it, like, chef's kiss. She was giving Britney, she was giving sexy, she was giving just goddess vibes. So I'm not gonna be mad about it, but I was a little bit like, oh. But also, you do you, babe. You chill on that rising seat. Yeah. And then we went for dinner, and decided to get desserts to take home because we were both stuffed. And then Darren informed me while we were walking home that the desserts weren't actually for both of us. They were both for me because I don't get nice puddings very often, like nice vegan puddings very often, being vegan. So I suppose he did a nice thing. Wait, I saw something on TikTok about him singing with his past self in a video, which made me emotional. Not always anyways near a fan though. It was good though. Yeah, I liked him when he originally came on the scene with like Baby and stuff, but then over the years didn't really pay much attention to him. The Juno Bell thingy, the fact that Hammer did come out. I know, bless. He's not allowed to perform. Wait, what? What do you mean he's not allowed to perform whole songs? Is that because he's like in a disagreement with his music agency or something? Or like the people that own his music? Why is my chat being annoying? This is the only thing when I play games on PC. Hey Marjam, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you? Okay, chat, open chat. Okay, back to the game. Oh my god, I hate OBS and Palia and all this. What was the message before that? I don't know if I did. Let me, like... Yeah, Biebercella was better, but this audience will disagree and ban me. So he's not allowed to perform whole songs, and then that's it. He sold his catalogue, which is why he did the whole YouTube old performance. Oh, okay. Doing good. How are you, everyone in chat? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay. Okay. Jumping into the game now, so it doesn't mess up the chat again. So we need 6 wheat, 4 carrots, and peppers. 6 wheat, 4 carrots, 1 pepper. Can you not see my messaging column broke? Nope, I did not see that. I'm watching gameplay of 1. Oh my god, the connections to the story make so much sense. 1 tomato. Okay, 1 tomato. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. Never mind. But yes, we had our food, and then we went back to a shop called that had like anime stuff and nerdy stuff and things, and got some Pokemon cards. Darren got some other random cards that neither of us had heard of before, but he was like, "These are up my street. I want to check them out." And I got a Piplup plushie. A little fluffy Piplup. Okay, and then the gold can just sit in there. Okay, and then... So what do I need? I think it is... Yeah, it is purely just eggs that I need. So... we can just do some hunting, do a bit of foraging. I'm gonna have to do the fishing as well, sadly. And I do still want to unlock the full path, but I'm gonna wait for the time being. Right, and I'm just gonna check these down here. Right, Who wants to join me on some hunting? Who do we have online at the moment? None. No. I'm thinking I'ma just do Bahari. But if anybody does want to join, just let me know in chat and we can start up a party. Ooh, I need more iron. So I need to make more. Or no. I think I've got plenty iron. I need the wood. I'm down after walkies. Thank you. Okay, so I guess we'll spend a little time just getting some wood for making more arrows. And in the process also catch the illusion. And the bees. That sucks so much that you've got a block merjam. Okay, well, never mind. Oh no, I get that all the time too, Mammon. No one online, what a surprise, yeah. Truly. How are we all feeling about the Highlands? I can't even think of what the full name is for the area, but the Highlands whatever area that's coming soon. Or coming next. Next as in like the next area, not next as in like the next update, because I don't know if we're gonna get it in the next update. I feel like if it was gonna be the next update, we would have maybe seen some new promotions around it, and also I feel like they wouldn't have put a call out for new Palia partners to happen right before, like for that to end, that call out to end as they're planning on updating it. So I'm thinking that the Highlands update might be next month or after, just based on that, because they'll want all the new Palia partners to be a part of that before releasing it. I'm intrigued. You need to know more about it. Yeah, definitely. And I'm playing on Nintendo Switch. Oh no. Yeah, that's a shame. I think it's coming in May. The new login rewards go until early May. Oh, that makes sense. I didn't realize that was the case. I don't think it's going to be next update, but who knows. Yeah, I feel like this month's update is probably going to be just a filler one again. I don't think there's really much more lead up they could do. Because, like, they've got the main storyline at a point where, like, it's ready to go to the new area. So the only thing could be is if they want to give any minor storylines to other characters that will lead there. Like, I could potentially see there being, like, a minor storyline with Ashura and his son. Maybe his son is over there or, like, in that part of the world. But I think that would probably be a bit of a reach. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They did a long update before Elderwood. I don't think there'll be an April update, especially with the logins going until May 10th, and it's the longest path they've given us. That is also true. I mean, I do feel like, on that note, that quite often when they've done a big update, which, like, for consoles, between, like, the Switch or, like, the Xbox and PlayStation, and I think even with the Elderwood, but correct me if I'm wrong, they were all kind of early part of the month updates. Probably to maximize on that month's figures. So that could be also the case. Well, Emily, it just means you need to get back online and work on some of your quests, doesn't it? No time like the present. I don't really need the yellow ones at this point, but it's fine. I'll go after the bugs that can give me plushies. But I'm burnt. I know. They've never had a login reward running over an update. They always end them right before an update and do a new one the day after. Yeah. You could be on to something, Christopher. You could be on to something. Imagine Chris being the one with the big brain. Definitely would have thought it with all those spreadsheets he has. Which, also, on that note, Chris, I have to know, have you been keeping a spreadsheet which tracks all the different, like, times and dates of the different login rewards? That's something I so could see you doing. I bet he has. I actually wouldn't be surprised if he has. No, I don't. They have it all on the Palia Discord and on the news tab on their website. Boo. Boo. We need that information in a spreadsheet, Chris. Give us spreadsheets, give us spreadsheets, give us spreadsheets. I did see the clip of Golden at Coachella as well. Why make a spreadsheet of the data? Because we want the data from you. You lay out the details so beautifully. Oh, I also did play Golden in the pool hall yesterday. I didn't get around to playing any Taylor Swift. I had a few other songs that I was like, I'm playing this first. And then it also got to the point where other people had been adding music to the queue. So I kind of literally, I think the last song that I'd added to the queue played just before we finished our drinks and left. The man would have been a cherry on top, right? I did think that. And I was thinking You Need to Calm Down would also be top tier. People not like, this is what it sounds like. I freaking love it. It is. I do like that one as well. I mean, they're both good. This is what it sounds like. Food, let us know what you have. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore the bugs. Ignore the bugs, ignore the bugs. You don't need the bugs. Ignore the bugs, ignore the bugs. You don't need the bugs. Yeah, we got a green egg. So what has everybody else been up to this weekend? What you been doing? Oh, crap. An unhealthy amount of Pokopia. Fair. Valid. Mood. Have you completed the game yet, Chris? Because I feel like the last time we spoke about it, you hadn't. Crochet in this freaking bag. This strap needs to be about 35 inches long, and I've been crocheting it all day today, and it's only 25 and a half right now. I crocheted those wolf parts yesterday. Fair. But yeah, that sounds like it's gonna take a little while. Not yet, I've been pacing myself. I'm impressed. So what's your kind of progress been like with it? Have you been trying to get the different areas to a certain level, getting a certain amount of Pokemon moved in until you move on to the next area, or like what's been your game strategy? I was also on the road for 2 weeks and then had this week off to work on stuff around the house. Fair. Fair. Okay, I don't want to claim that yet. Nothing saying, just walking outside and enjoying the nice weather, although we had a few days of snow but melted quickly. Oh, well, that's good. We had snow last weekend, actually. I don't think I said that during stream this week. But yeah, it lasted as long as it took to come, or snowed. That's probably the better way of phrasing it. You know, I do miss doing a Sunday stream a little bit. I felt like I streamed all the time years ago. I guess that was maybe partially because Darren was working on weekends. My game strategy right now is always exploration as fast as possible. All areas are level 5. I'm working on the lighthouse now. Nice. You all snow people, write my name in the sand and send me that pic, please. Wait, what? You want your name written in the sand, or you want it written in the snow? Okay, that's what I was thinking. The next time it snows, if it lasts longer than like 10 minutes, I will definitely do that for you, Naman. 29. Oh, that's disgusting. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I'd be melted. I'd be just pure liquid. Okay. We'll hold on for the floaties. But yeah, my pockets are full. And we're on to slowdown hours, so not much point. Yeah, I hate summer too. It's 27 here. Oh, no. I don't like the sound of that. No thanks. No thank you. Yeah, I can understand that for you, Marja. Where's your accent from? I hear Scottish and American. Not the American. Scottish, yes. I'm from the northeast of Scotland. I'm gonna meal prep for the week, enjoy stream, now and behave. The rest of you cause chaos. Oh my god. But have fun. Also, I kind of am intrigued to know what you meal prep, to be honest. D5 Grove Flare. I will be in a menace now, I blame Chris. Oop. Also, where are we at with the light go? Because remember, when we hit 15 likes, you'll get an Archie pick. And if you've not previously met Archie, Archie is my dog-in-law. He is my mother-in-law's dog that we sometimes look after. The next time being in like 3 weeks, chat. So get ready and get excited for Archie joining streams again. Chicken thighs, broccoli, bok choy, cauliflower, ground beef for bowls. I mean, remove the meat. The rest sounds great for me. Have you refreshed, Aaron? Out of interest. I do think see the smoke cloud that covers the animals when you shoot them. I feel like it should be smaller for the chappas because it's huge and basically covers them entirely, whereas like it doesn't really cover them when it comes to the Cernyx. Like it kind of makes them a bit more difficult to see, if I'm honest. Do I have what? Did you refresh the stream? Because I thought somebody said it was at 14. Albeit maybe somebody unliked. Maybe they didn't like the stream, or maybe they decided they don't want to see Archie. Which, I mean, that's your prerogative. No new photos of that. No, I didn't ask for new photos. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many flow trees. Ooh, yay, we got a blue one there. Nice. I am here for the blues. Last one, I think. No, this is the last one. As well. Right, I'm getting that iron since that is a big iron. Had sweet potato cubes and falafels. Was looking at balance bikes for Rory with mum. No waiting on flapjacks. Now waiting on flapjacks to be ready. Nice. I haven't had a flapjack in ages, honestly. Woo, we got another blue egg. Let's go. Okay, return him. Emily, are you gonna come on? You should come on. Or are you still on your Fortnite kick? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay. So we need arrows. So you need 5 to make 100. Or 1 space. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 bolts. So 6. You're waiting on flapjacks. Okay. Will you come on once the flapjacks are done? Or is that a no? Never crafted. Oh, which one do we want to do? What do we want to do, champ? Okay. So, yeah, essentially I can only do one just now. I'm kind of feeling, because this requires a lot less materials, maybe go for this one. Or, yeah, let's go for this one. We'll go for this one because, again, I also feel like that is not going to require that many materials, hopefully. I mean, yeah, I might have platinum, but it's fine. Generally speaking. Also, what's everybody been watching lately? I started rewatching Rain again, but I kind of forgot about the fact that the DVDs I have often kind of skip a bit. So the last time I was watching them, it was doing that, and I was like, I can't be bothered going up and taking out. And like, I tried to do all the resetting that I could from just not moving, and it was just bugging me, so I left it. But I also started rewatching, or like finishing Revenge, because I seen the first season back when it was on TV originally, and then never continued it. So that's been fun to watch. Okay, so that's all been crafted. Bridgerton, nice. Rewatched some Victorious earlier because it was TikTok. Fair. What is... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the wood that I'd run out of. Oh, actually, let's check if there's anything that I need for these. Yeah, I need to wait and use my lantern moss for the other tint. I'm pretty sure my short tint is fine. Yeah. Wintry, I guess it could do a little bit more. Alabaster, I'm fine. Yeah, I could do more of these. Just do 6. And cheating right now, I have very little acrylic yarn left of lavender colour, which I need for sewing of bags, so I'm using lavender plushy yarn to complete the strap. Fair. I think that's fair. And so. I'm also thinking, to be honest, Evan, I feel like the plushy yarn would be, I'm assuming it's a little bit softer than the acrylic. So I feel like even just for weighting, that the cushioning and stuff would be nice. So we love a happy little accident, as Bob Ross would say. It's almost exactly the same shade. From far away you can't tell. Yeah, fair. So tell me, what's the process when deciding to pick which yarn you're going to use anyway? Are certain yarns better for certain things? Is what my plushies are made out of yarn a lot softer? Yeah. That's what I kind of figured. And squishy. I also assume but correct me if I'm wrong, acrylic might be a little bit more water resistant. For Amiibo Rumi plushies are used since they're soft. Yeah, fair. Fair. Acrylic is overall clothes, bags, plushies, anything. Bags are mostly used for, but mostly used for bags and stable. Fair. Cotton yarns for summer clothes. Okay. Interesting. Some people use acrylics for plushies, but it's not so soft, and I don't really like it. Fair. Yeah, what Nami said, acrylic for clothes, accessories, cotton for lightweight, summer clothes, and sometimes bags too. Fair. Okay, and then another of these, and then we need a couple more potatoes. Yeah, what's everybody up to this week? Yeah, because I mean, I know you mentioned about having macrame yarn as well. Fingers crossed for you, Namin. I'm sure it'll go well. But question though, see how you've got this entrance exam? Is this like a standardized test that everybody who wants to go to university would do? Or is it like a specific test for getting into a specific university? I got my craft fair next Saturday, so doing stock for that and restocking. Nice. Hope the orders are keeping you good and busy. Yeah, some cultures do entrance exams for unis, depending on the uni. So I think I've changed my mind. I think I want to do the hunting and that in Elderwood, because I'm just thinking I'm going to cut a lot more trees. That's not Elderwood. Over there. Standardized tests for all students, but only architecture universities. Gotcha. Because I think even some Ivy League schools have standardized tests for getting entry into them. I figured for like medical stuff need exams, but I don't know what else for entry. Engineering college, there's different entrances for that. Medical science, different exam. Yeah. But yeah, I think it very much depends on the subject. But even saying that, American universities slightly confuse me in the fact that you don't necessarily pick an area of focus before you go. All universities here do require entrance tests. Either government or some do their own private entrance, so that you have to give it. Gotcha. Yeah, because see, for us, for getting into university, your exams would be like from the subjects you studied in school. But as you say, like, I think maybe when you're in later stages of medical studies, you might have some sort of entrance exams, but generally speaking, like, what you study at school or college is what you're gonna need to get in. Subject combination matters too. If you don't have biology in senior high school, you can't give the medical science entrance. That's fair. Yeah, for us, we don't really have that. I mean, maybe it's a little bit different in England, because of course I'm only speaking from the Scottish perspective. But like, for me, when I was applying for unis, you picked like a course, and that course would then have a certain selection of modules that you would study in that. Generally speaking, no matter what like university you would go to, you would kind of study the same fundamentals at any university. You might just have some slightly different ones depending if the university you go to is a bit more specialized or has a certain like tie with industry in the area. Like if you're by the sea and you're doing like a animal biology one, you might be more likely to do what do you call it? Can't think of the phrase, but like ocean biology studies, whereas if you're more in the farmland, you would do more like farming, agriculture type. I hate my countries. Like, I had no idea. I just chose what I enjoyed at the time. Fair. But yeah, so like, when I was looking at courses, generally speaking, I was picking courses like well, for some reason, graphic design tends to go down the route within marine biologist. Yes, that's the phrase that I was thinking of. Thank you. I'm like, it would be phrased like visual communication or visual and media design. Like, visual in something was generally the catalyst, or like communications in something. And then doing that subject, you would probably have modules on typography, layout, digital industry, blah blah blah. It's very grade based, and some parents are still very much back-minded. Some parents still believe engineer, lawyer, doctor here are the only real jobs. Some force their kids to do either. Yeah, I mean, there's probably still an aspect of that here, but maybe not as strongly. The lucky thing for us in Scotland is we get totally free higher education. So like college level education. No, not college. University level education for up to 5 years. So you can even, depending on your chosen study, well actually, no matter your studies, if you want to do like Bachelor's of Honours, and then go on and do a master's, you can, because 5 years of study would cover that. Like, even at this point, I still could go back and do a master's, and I wouldn't have to pay like fees for the semester or anything, because I'm still I've still not studied out with that 5 years. The only thing I had to pay or like pay back was my student loans, which was like money I borrowed in order to have like money to like do travel expenses, get books, get materials, etc. But when I was doing some contract work a few years ago, because the pay was really inflated because it was a contractor position, I managed to get that totally paid off. So now I have no student loan repayments at all, which is, even for Scotland, that's quite unheard of. You got to take student loan if you want to study in a good private college, if you can't get into a government college. If I ever do a master's, moving to Scotland. So, Emily, you wouldn't be covered under that, because that guarantee for 5 years of education, free education, is only for those that have lived in Scotland. I think are either natural born Scottish citizens or have lived in the country a certain amount of time. I can't remember exactly what it is because, like, well, my maid of honour, she's not originally from Scotland, she's from England, but she lived in Scotland from, I want to say, around 14, 15. So when it came for her to go off and go to uni, well, funnily enough, she didn't go to uni in Scotland, she went to uni in England, but she did college in Scotland. So that was still covered for her because of the fact that she had lived in Scotland for, I think it's like 2 or 3 years when you're in education, like, so as a child. I'm not sure what the stipulation is as an adult. But I think there is, before you can get it for free. So I think if you're, welcome back, Amida. I think if you're British, there is still somewhat of, like, you wouldn't, I don't know if you necessarily do pay as much as you would if you were to go to university in England. And then same for, like, if you were an expat. I love how Naman thinks Emily was British. She's British. I'm Scottish. But yeah, I mean, Scottish universities definitely do accept international students. I just don't know what the case is. It's not the same, but like I said, you have to look. Yeah. No, not that one. Stream chat. Not the chat being broken again. Just asking, lol. Same question to you and Lauren, to the England Scotland do. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's probably a case by case on like the acceptance rates and stuff. But yeah, I mean, like, I know when I was at university, we definitely had some international students on my course. Well, not necessarily on my course, but like on the connected courses. Like, we did some like multi-degree projects, and there was international students on those courses. I know nothing about architectural universities, but definitely yes to international students. Any good colleges you would say to look into? Not a clue. I do know, I'm pretty sure most universities definitely offer some sort of architecture course, but whether it's like the same qualifications you would get as like going to something like you would find in with you, I'm not sure. Because like, well, somebody I know, he originally started at university by studying architecture, but I think he was a couple years into his degree and decided like it wasn't for him, and he transferred essentially into the course doing graphic design. So I know there is courses out there, I just don't know what the difference would be. Yeah, I'm sorry, Naman. Sadly, the one thing I would say is there is definitely a lot of European countries that have good LGBTQ rights at the moment. Maybe not necessarily trans rights, but like gay marriage and stuff. But there is a lot of ongoing discourse very similarly to what is happening in the US across many countries. Like the UK, the British government as a whole is hasn't been helping that situation either. The Scottish government in a lot of ways has been doing what they can, but because we are still under British government as a whole, there's only so much they can do. Like a few years ago when one of our former First Ministers, Nicola Sturgeon, she tried to introduce a piece of legislation to help trans people, and that got shut down by the UK government, specifically the Conservatives who were in power at that point. I know we don't talk about trying to talk about important subjects like this and trying to keep up with chat is not easy when I'm trying to shoot things. I know we don't talk about politics, but they're progressive, moving backwards. They moved an act which protected trans people and said they can identify as they wish to. It's not the government's job to tell. Munich and Berlin are top German unions for architecture, but maybe they're smaller, underrated ones I'm unaware of. Yeah, fair. I'm funny. Okay. Oh my god. At least they don't shoot back. Well. But yeah, I would say, generally speaking, as a whole, or like as far as like the leading part in Scotland, they are very on board with progressive rights and stuff. So sadly, the fact that you obviously need to take that into consideration, but I would definitely look into the countries that you would consider and see what their outstanding government figures are approaching those subjects like. because, yeah, a lot of them are going through a lot of futile in the past few years. So you gotta do what you can to keep yourself safe. The other thing I would also point out, to be aware of if you were going to think about applying for a UK university, is because we're not part of the European Union, you wouldn't have a lot of freedoms with travelling to other countries. Whereas if you were to study in somewhere like Germany or France or just any EU countries, I don't know for sure because obviously I've never done this. So definitely something else to check into. But I would imagine with a student visa, you would still be able to do travel between the country you're studying university in and any other EU countries. Enjoy the flapjack. Naman, I appreciate you so much for telling us. I don't know if you did, but yeah. Because I'm first MUN, I was a delegate of Netherlands, so I researched a lot about it. I didn't even think about all that. Thanks. Yeah, of course. I'm just trying to think of anything that might be helpful. So obviously, like, if you think you would want to do some international travel, at least if you were in a EU country, you would have a lot more at your disposal than if you went to the UK. Oh yeah, I forgot you were an international student, Myra. And hey, I mean, to be fair, it also isn't necessarily a bad thing to be in mainland Europe as well, because then you could, again, assuming based on the concept of a student visa and EU roaming laws, a train would be a very easy and simple way to access visiting other countries instead of having to deal with trains. Or, I mean, you probably could even do buses. Not really, because it depends. Well, yeah, passport as well, but the status of the visa would also matter. But also the reason I'm saying mainland Europe, because just so the fact, like, especially if you're based somewhere quite central, or like France, Germany, Belgium, they're like, they have quite a lot of different hotspots to going to different countries from there. Whereas obviously if you're in like the UK, our only directly connected countries aren't even technically directly connected, because for France you would either be going the Eurotunnel or the Eurostar, or you have to fly. I'm also not going to include Ireland in this conversation because I'm assuming that Northern Ireland wouldn't be on the cards, but I mean, who knows? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. quite love the idea of international studying. I think partially because of the glorification in like Disney movies, like especially like the Lizzie McGuire movie. But yeah, I feel like the actual experience of it would be, I don't know if I could do it. I mean, I did like a month on the opposite end of the country for an internship, and I did move the opposite end of the country for a job. But the moving for the job was fine because was still connected, still same time zone. Also had Darren. I'm so scared to even move to another state in my own country if my parents say no to international unis, a whole other country. The other thing I think to remember, Naman, depending on like how the university systems work, you don't necessarily have to rely on your parents while you're out there. So as long as you can get in and you can get or do what you need to do in order to financially survive, there shouldn't really be a reason why your parents have any say in it, apart from like if they're like, if you go then we're gonna not talk to you, like that kind of vibe. Enjoy your flapjack, Emily. Is it just a plain one or if you got like chocolate on it? You know, I love these these types of streams where I'm like, it feels like the background is just me playing a game, but the main aspect of the stream is just talking about some random subject that comes to mind. So it's kind of nice to be on a different pace for a stream again. It's a date one. Oh, Emily's having a wee little date with her Flappy Flapjack. Oh, she's got a date with the Flappy Flapjack. Oh. Yeah, she walked right into that one, Emily. No, they definitely won't be like that. I'm just chronically ill, like, y'all know, and even moving to another state, they're scared eyes in India. They would be skeptical, but they won't hate the idea. Fair. I don't think it's quite the devil's cabbage, Darren, but... Or are you meaning out on the balconies? Girl, don't be on your phone on a date. Oh. She needs to get that Flappy Flapjack all nice and fur. See, she's begging for it at this point. Was it scary moving, coming to a different country all by myself? Yeah, but I got over it quickly. My dad was super supportive in the whole process, so that definitely helped. Yeah, I can imagine it would do. Green egg. How are we doing? I mean, Emily didn't make the Flappy Flapjacks. Her mom did. So... awkward. That's just gonna make your flapjack soggy, Emily. You don't want a soggy flappy flapjack. Oh, where is this conversation going? Just a big raisin at the top of it. I think it's more likely that it's right at the tip of it, Darren. Gonna be raising something. She loves us, it's fine. It'll be skinny for the floppy flapjack. Oh, not the greasy. Ew. We don't want a greasy flappy flapjack. She will take revenge for it. I mean, she can try. She can try. At this point, probably just herself. On her own kill-death ratio. Yeah, accurate. Can we deep dive into Emily's stats? Sure, bring them up. Can I say something inappropriate while making this strap? I keep measuring it. How are people shoving my teeth? Oh, Naman. All I'm gonna say is both of them sound like ow. Maida! I mean, you're not wrong, but... Yeah. Yeah. in! Y'all need a timeout. Y'all need a wet cloth. You need to go touch some grass. Y'all be playing Cards Against Humanity in this chat. Look, didn't Chris say, Namin, not to start anything? But everybody else, I'm pretty sure this is exactly what Chris wanted from y'all. So I guess congratulations. Well done. Hate you all. No, don't time out Nami or I'll come for you. If y'all time out Nami, I'll time out you. Wet cloth, well you need that too. I can't with y'all. Chris is going to be very, very disappointed with you all. He shan't be happy. Okay, I need to tidy this up. What did he say while I was gone? You're the real streamer. Lauren, please don't change your decision. Well, maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. Soggy, greasy flapjack filled with determination, apparently. Oh yes, with a date and a giant raisin on the tip. That's what you decided it to be. I mean, yes, but also it's probably not vegan, so I can't have it anyway. Yeah, I'm disappointed. Tell your mother I'm disappointed. I joke. I don't. Don't tell Mummy Emily makes. I'm disappointed. Please don't. Mummy makes. Lauren's disappointed in your mums. No, Darren. Darren. No. No. Oh dear. What are the reasons? Oh, bloody hell. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking earlier how funny it would be to make a flappy flat jacket. Oh, okay, so yeah, apparently our Sunday streams are now the unhinged streams. Cool, 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 cool. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Where are the buzz balls? We do not need the buzz balls. The balls are not buzzing tonight. Sundays. I fear we scared Namin off. Or did one of y'all actually time him out? He's got 1 inch to go. Why is the chat like this tonight? Why oh why oh why oh why oh why? Not the scared Namin. Oh, what else did I miss though? The chat moved too quickly there. Stop, not the one. Hey, you said it. You said it, not me. You said it. Okay, also apparently we're on 15 likes somehow. I don't really know how, because y'all are unhinged. Unhinged. Also, where's Nikki? She would be dying at this conversation. Stop. I'm just going to open it so she can get the switch too. Subscribe today. You're free floppy flapjacks. Floppy flapjacks brought to you by Mommy Makes. Hi Betty. Everything is normal here. Nothing weird or somewhat sexual is going on at all. We are having totally normal stream times and nothing else. The only person that can pin messages is me. And yeah, what one? What one are we talking about? Okay, I'm gonna head home. We'll just calm things down with the Archie picture. That's what we'll do. We'll calm things down with Archie. Like, totally not. I thought it was obvious. I mean, only flapjacks. Okay, that is what I thought you meant as well, but there was no context to it, so that's the only thing I'm thinking about. Okay, why are these not loading? Okay, that's about the Artemis too. That's Fluffy Archie that I showed you all the other day. That's my castle. Did I not save it? Discard. Okay. I don't think I saved it. Flappy flapjacks and bouncy brownies. Wow. I was actually just thinking for Father's Day I might get my dad something from NASA or like to do with the Artemis too. But also I found out that my mum and my granda stayed up to watch the splashdown. Okay, here's your Archie pick in 3, 2, 1. Or yeah, Brownie. The Rise plushie is cute. I don't think I've even shown you. So for my dad's birthday the other week, me, my mum, and my sister went together to build to get my dad one of the Lego, the NASA Legos, and he's been slowly getting his way through building it. Okay, let me just make sure that there's nothing in the background of this picture that will dox myself, which I don't think there is. If I do that. Yeah, no, that's fine. But this is where my dad has gone with building his Lego today. But he decided to skip the initial steps, which was building the landing pad, and just went straight into building the rockets, which I'm like, okay, Dad. Hold on. You do you, I guess. Okay, there is the rocket. Okay, so you can kind of see the Formula One logo in the background underneath the TV. But that's the rocket at this point. Oh, and now it's from NASA, so the money can go towards NASA and not the government. Yeah, fair. Well done, Nami. I mean, he's always loved NASA. Can I send him Red Bull, my leg? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Mary, he probably would build it, but I don't know if he would get it back. Okay, there we go. Say bye-bye to the pictures. And let's hope my chat continues to work normally. Oh, I didn't even get home. I didn't get home. Okay, so yeah, I can sell all these things. Fair. Which and how many eggs are you missing? So I need 4 more red, 21 more blue, and 20 more green. So if anybody has a surefire, quick way to do the green, that'd be great. Did your Nana and Granda stay up for the whole... Emily, is that question for me? Good night, Namin. Well done on finishing your project. Yeah, I know, I have a lot to do. I said my mum and my granda. Side note. Emily, did you meet Anan at the wedding? Or was it just my granda? Also, other side note, what is it we fundraise? What is the fundraiser called that we do in February? Don't miss me, don't have too much fun. We'll try not to. Good night, Naman. Good night, Darren. Oh wait, no, Darren's not going yet. We love you. You did good. Okay, I'm just gonna sell that. I'll just sell that. Emily is suddenly very quiet. Yep. That she be. That she do be. Go be. Oh, Emily. It was the fact that at first I was like, but the charity stream. And then I was like, wait, you were at her literal wedding. Did you see any grannies about? I mean, to be fair, there was some older people that could potentially pass as grannies, but none that was like hanging with my granddad. Oh, bless you. Numpty. Everything is fine. Everything is cool when you're messing up. Everything is fine. I mean, true, Darren. We also do the fundraiser, so yeah, no. And it's also not like I actually spoke about her or like both my grandmothers in my wedding speech. Oh. Poor Emily, she's gonna be like feeling all awful now. It's fine. We'll just cry in the background. Okay, so I need 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 potatoes. Jesus! Not the going out to get built together. This is no fun making all these jokes when Emily's just being quiet now. Emily, come back. Be here. We need you here to make fun of. We miss you. We miss you so much. We miss you like I miss my mom. Oh. Okay, so I can do 5, 10, 15. I'll just do 20. You're not getting away from this, Emily. Yay, Maida came online. So wait, what did Maida say about the green? Channel activity. Foraging gave me a lot of green, red, and blue, to be honest. Okay. So will we just do foraging? Where's the best place to do foraging quickly? Maybe... Should we just do foraging on the beach and then we can get more coral and stuff? I asked her if she would come online and play with me. And she is, because she's a good friend. She remembers how many grandparents I have. Okay, yeah, we'll do Bahari Beach then. What am I looking for? Dicing rod. No, not dicing. Yeah, dicing rod. Yeah. Not the gun point. Don't be dramatic. Oh, but why do I keep doing this? But yes, my mum and my granda stayed up to watch the splash time, but they didn't stay up to see them exit the thingy. I think they got tired. Okay, I'm just gonna start running around. And I guess you'll join me when you can. And hopefully I'll get some doubles and that'll make this go quicker. Which actually I could just move these all to the front. That's what you said. Yes. That is what I said. I'll get one up here. Emily, you should come online just so you can do this with us, and then you'll hopefully be able to complete the boards quickly as well. And I mean, you kind of owe me at this point. Am I using the guilt card to get you to come play? Yes. Is it going to be successful? Let's see. Too long. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry. I hope you had a fun time. Hey! We guilt tripped Emily! Hey, we're doing it to help you. To help you to help me. I'll make my way over to the travel board over at this side. If you wanted to do that. Otherwise I can turn around. Good night, Dada. I'm gonna leave the iPod on because Tummy is still unhappy, so I don't know how long I'll sit. Okay. Why is it being glitchy? I don't like the glitchy. Oh, did it glitch? It's Amira! Okay. Let's get us some eggs. Okay, what's up here? So they're gonna be here, or it's gonna be a teensy tiny flow tree. Teensy tiny flow tree. Knew it. Not a clue where the pile is. Not a clue. Your guess is as good as mine. got an egg. Give me a double egg. I want a double egg. Double egg. Double egg. Double egg. I mean, at least we got another egg. I'm assuming you're checking this, like going around this thoroughly to make sure to find the loot pile. Ooh, got some coral. Coral, coral, coral. Ooh, double coral. Nice. Okay, we got some dragon peat, hopefully, over here. Yeah, boy. I was thinking I might run up around the bit where the chappas spawn here and just get the flowers and kill the chappas. mean, for poops and giggles, we could also chop the trees down if we think that will help. But that seems like a bit more effort than I can maybe be bothered doing. Frankly. Oh, I missed one. You know what? Let's try it. Let's see how many. I'm curious to see if it helps. There's one over this way. Oh, wait. Bumblebee? Nice. Oh, wait. Did it disappear? Okay, it disappeared. I don't know why my game is being so laggy now. Oh, my thing ran out. Duh. Duh. That would be why. Okay, I've got a flag for Pete over this direction. Ooh, we got a blue egg. Nice. And a yellow egg, which we didn't need. Well, which I didn't need. I don't know if Emily needed it. Maybe we should go to the other side. The other side, the other side, the other side of me. The other side, the other side, the other side of me. Wait, where is that? Dragon Pete, I'm coming to get you. Dragon Pete, I'm coming to get you. Okay. Got some more coral. Oh, I bet you know what is a good spot also for getting eggs is the flower event. Should we do the next flower event and see if that is also good? No, it's not good. Okay. Nope, no eggs from that. Boo. Oh, another one? Do you think we should do the grove though, since you can get from that? Also, are we getting eggs at the same time or is it different? Random. That's what I figured. Woo, green egg. Oh, there's a Carl down here. So, Maida, are you finished the bulletin board quest? Emily, I'm pretty much guaranteeing the fact that you have not finished it as well. You're probably in like the same sort of boat as I am, where you've done the yellows but not the green, red, or blue. For like a month. Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, I got another red rec. Red egg. What did y'all get around this side? It's probably despawned now, like. Ooh, another blue egg. Another coral. Oh, my foot's gone to sleep. Foot said sleepy times. Oh, there's a coral there. Ooh, and I got a red egg from it. Nice. Okay, I need one more red egg to complete them. I'm glad that I've not had a double egg yet. Sad times. Ooh, got more coral. I'm gonna move this around because I don't really care about the yellow. I don't need the yellow, but I would like to know how much coral I have collected. 12 is also more than I thought I'd collected so far, so... Whoop whoop. We love that. I need all the coral in the world. Boop, boop. Still annoys me that coral is not on the dowsing rod. Because it is such a pain to find. I'm all done with the reds. Okay, will we check the grove sites here? Can't even buy. I know, right? Like it should either be you can buy it from a shura or it should be on the dowsing rod. Like, come on, game. Come on. I knew one of us was gonna get a ladybug to spawn. Okay, G3, we have got our orders. I mean, G3, where is G3? Yeah, okay. Wait, which one is that? Coral. No. No! You're not. God damn it. You know what? I'm like just about the same distance. There's no point. I'll just run. Have we tapped down trees yet? Two heat root. Ooh, okay. Did not notice that before. Okay, since we're going to be waiting in this area anyway till 3 a.m, I am just going to go around and chop absolutely everything. They just chopping it now? Yep, they are. Right, well, I got another red. Didn't need another red. Okay, I need to get the wood from up there anyway, so I'm gonna go get that. Now, the question is realistically, I am not going to finish getting all these eggs tonight. Do I collect more eggs tomorrow, or do I do Pocopia? Okay, do y'all need to empty as well? Because I need to empty. Okay, I'm just gonna get this magical one. Hello, Nikki. Welcome back. Hope you had a good drive. Yes, you did miss quite the conversation. Magic. Okay, I'm just gonna collect this bag and then I am going home. Because I desperately need to empty. But overall, I only need to get 16, 19, 24, 34 eggs. Thank you for being a nugget, Nikki. I appreciate you. Okay. Do I have space for this? Yes, I do. Nice. Okay, home time. Wait, no. 16 plus 3 is 19. Okay, no, yeah. Yeah. Okay, first things first, what do we do is check the tins. Okay, nothing. Cool. So I can go sell. how much shells have I got? 14. So I should probably keep some. I might quickly even do my animals because I'm pretty sure I got some eggs from them last time. So I'm intrigued to see what they give me. And it is technically past my I should finish streaming soon time. So maybe I should do that to wrap up. Minutes, 2 minutes, okay. So we need 1, 2, 3 potatoes, 6 wheat, 2 potatoes, no, that, anything that you can request? If I'm gonna request anything, I'm just gonna request coral, to be honest. Because I always need more coral for crafting stuff. Okay, before we continue on though, I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. Tomorrow's stream, Palia, continue the egg hunt, Pocopia quest, and where's my on button? Decorating. Okay, let's craft some of the new stuff as well. So that needs 2, that needs 5, 4. Okay, so yeah, because this is gonna need the least amount. Oh, I picked the wrong thing. Most likely. Okay. Oh, that only needs 2? Okay. Yeah, okay, so we will do that. I thought I was gonna need a heap. Never crafted. And then we can craft this. Nice, nice, nice. Have I been putting the other stuff up? Oh, I have been. Okay. I'm gonna just put the rest of the honey stuff around it, just for cuteness vibes. But first things first, I need to make some pocket space. I do feel like they missed a bit of a trick by not giving us like a proper bumblebee colorway. If I'm honest. I should do these as well. Okay, so the bed. I know the bed's not new, and the chair. But I still want to see it all together. Even if it was like specifically like a black and gold, I think that would look cute, and it would still work with the rest of the honeybee stuff. Nope. I think I'm good on the silver. Let me double check. Oh, no, that. I guess I can't see what the chat says. Silver. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm okay with the silver at this point. Okay, so this in the back. I was more talking to Emily, who's ignoring me. Wow. Not me thinking this was gonna be the small honeybee. Oh dear. Wow. Yep. Yep. I'm also gonna take these over. Because they're part of it. They're not cutesy in the same way, but they're still bees. But also, I'm not gonna lie, this furniture set does kind of make me want to do like a granny house with like a huge flower garden and loads of bumblebees everywhere. This is also so cute. It is a very cute furniture set. Oh, the green is really cute. I do like the green and the brown. That's adorable. I don't think the recoloring of the flowers works for every tint, but some of it is really it's really cute. Like, that is really cute and it's still so subtle. That's nice. That's cute. That looks cute. That's cute. That is very cute. So is that. I love that. The lamp's really nice. Oh, I forgot about that. That's cute. Okay. I don't know why I'm running to the front. I'm supposed to need to repair that. Pearls. I should probably keep them. Okay. Right. Travel to the barn. To the barn. Alright, I need my biscuits. Okay, so which one is the clear? Yes, clear any effect. Clear any effect. I'll maybe take that. Okay. So first things first, let's look at my venerated, because we have a few. Okay, I'm just gonna donate that one. I'll mark that one for now. I'll donate this one. I'll favorite this one for now. Donate that one. Donate. No, I'll favorite that one. And then I'm just going to donate that one too. Okay, so these three, I think I could potentially increase donation values. Let me just double check that they don't have. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I need food for them. I need food for them. What have I been feeding them? I might give them the yellow eggs that I have extra. I don't think I have any congee, no. Okay, they can get coconuts if they have the space. What about soup? Do I have any soups? 375. Okay, they can get that. Okay, that should be enough. Yeah. Oh, and I should probably open these treat bags. Ages up. Juices. Okay, so moons and squares. I don't have any. Okay, we can do that. Cool. Okay, so your health is 200. Do that. Oh, you're the one of the venerated ones. Right. Okay, so who was it from the venerated? Okay, so it's the armor. So you need a moderately. Did that work? Yes, it did. Okay, so we'll donate you. We get more treat bags. Okay, so that's a massively increase your happiness. Okay. Grants a small amount of happiness. Let's do that, and then looks greatly increases. So yeah, we don't need that either. So I'll use that one for my other ferret thingy, and that one for the armor. So I'm gonna feed it. I'll just feed it that. And then grants a slight amount of happiness. Slight amount of happiness. Pet it. And oh, you're the other venerate one. Damn it. Okay, so that was all breeding ones. That's to grow, never grow. Go next. Fanciest. Yeah, okay, so there's still ones that I'm like, I don't need just now. Okay. Cool. Okay, you're the venerate ones. I'm only gonna feed you. And give you a slightly increase. Okay, so you can get some soup. And an egg. Okay. They're fine, they're fine, they're fine. Oh wait, I have not been given them the cookie to make them stop aging so quick. Because okay. Did you have it? No. Did you have it? No. Okay. Alright, did you have the aging? Yes, you did. And then you. Do you have the aging? Yes, you did. So give you one of them. Give you that. Give you that. You have the aging. Okay, so your max is 200, so you get a soup and a blueberry. Yours is 200 as well. So you get a soup and a blueberry. I can't remember if I pet you. There we go, yeah. Let me have. Okay. You've got the eating, your health is 100. And then pets. Okay. Yours is also 100, so you get soup and berry. Okay, you get cookie. You get apple. You get blueberry. There we go. Okay, is there any? Oh, okay, yep. There's still more. Okay. You shall get soup and a pet. Oh, you got stuff ready. Nice. Me? Possibly, yeah. Okay, so you're getting a cookie. You can get nuts. I'll give you soup. And you can get a pet. You get soup and a berry. And a pet. You get a cookie. You get soup. You get a battery. And did I pet? No, I didn't. You get a pet. You get a cookie. You get nuts. You get an apple. And you get a pet. Can you get eggs from your home pond? Yeah, I think so. So limited, accelerated, so cookie. Cool, and you can recently pet. Bumblebee. You need food. What do you need? Apple. And pets. And a cookie. So, cookie. So blueberry. You can make an egg. You also get a cookie. No. So you get a cookie. I don't have any apples or anything left. So I shall just give you soup. Not pet. Last one. Okay, you need cookie. So anything about 200, no, 250. So yeah, soup and a pet. You could also get an egg, I guess. Okay. Right. So our newest animal is what's our newest one again? Or have I not unlocked it yet? Which is possible. What was the newest animal we got? Palia news. It was the wall penny. Okay, that's what I thought, but I was like, but did we actually have that before for a while? I like that the 2 votes are both for the Palia continuing the egg hunt. You're welcome. Okay, so in that case, I wanna prioritize giving stuff to my new ones. Okay, so that's the yellow pen. How do you change which pen they live in again? Yellow, 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 yellow. Okay, so you've got 3 active and 1 okay, so you got cosmetic. I can't feed you any of the production ones. Kinda like it with the iridescent. Right. You've got one cosmetic. Speckled, okay. I don't like the shiny sheen, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, you I can give slightly increases, moderately, significantly is what I want to give you for now. Okay, so I can't give you any more cosmetic ones. Oh, and I can't give you any. Okay. Ooh, yes, good idea. Ebony and shiny, so can't give you a cosmetic one. Or I can? Oh, okay. And I can give you a functional night owl. And I'll give you that as well. Okay, I'll go back to the first bunny in a minute. To give it the significant 2. In the meantime, I will also give the ones in here. Oops, meant to give you the other one, but that's okay. Okay, you've got chicken. Don't think this one has yet. Nope. You've got. Oh wait, do you have? Yes, you do. Okay, so it's this one over here. I don't think has. Do you have? No. Okay, so that's all of them. Sorted. Okay. Why can't I give you? Odd. I can't give you either. What about you? And I can't give you. How very odd. Very, very peculiar. New frame, okay. I make yum. Didn't mean to give it that, but I suppose that's fine. I think that's everybody. Okay, let's just check. All of them back in there. Let's chuck them in. Okay. Quick. Maida, I'm coming. I'm coming, Maida. Do I have anybody else in the... I do. Right, let me see what's on the server. I'll let you know if there's anything worth hopping over. Or I mean, just hop over if you want. Because there might be stuff. Oh no. Boo. I'm assuming, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nobody else in the black market. Alright, I do think that is going to be it for today's stream. Considering I said like an hour ago about, I'm just going to quickly do these things and then we'll finish up. And as I say, it's been an hour. So yes, we will be back tomorrow. I might do a post on community tab for the poll, since the poll has had 2 votes and I feel like the 2 that have voted are very, very biased. Okay, there's 3 votes. I wonder who the 3rd vote was. Regardless, I'll make a community tab post. And I shall see you tomorrow for a stream. And yeah, I'm not gonna raid, so I'll just void y'all. Okay, goodbye, sleep well, good night, love you all, bye bye.